young things out there. I'm Carol and this is Over 50, So What? Now, strange question. Have you been laughing in the shower every morning? Previously on the show, you might recall we spoke to the Laughter Lady and she recommended that we all laugh in the morning. Makes us feel better. Well, we meet Phillipa again today and she's going to share with us some more tips on laughing. Now, the fitness segment. We're going to do some air guitar, so you get a chance to release your inner artist. So please join in with us. And later on, previously on the show, we covered making cards. This time, we're going to be looking at another form of creative papercraft, art journals. And now, it's time to laugh for no reason at all. We welcome back today the Queen of Chuckle, the Laughter Lady, Phillipa Challis. She's been with us before, getting us all laughing and getting us involved. She's a keynote speaker, she's an author, she's been working in the corporate area for over 30 years, and she's going to give us some more tips on how to laugh our way to better health. Hi Phillipa, welcome back to Over 50, So What?
Delighted to be here. Thank you for asking me, Carol.
So tell us, Phillipa, what are the benefits of laughing?
They're myriad. They help you in a physical, psychological, or mental way. Some people even say spiritual, because when you're laughing, you're releasing the endorphins, the happy hormone, and they're just some of them. You've got others. When I'm doing one of my workshops, I go into a great depth talking about the fact, there are others. And what they're doing is the stimulation of the blood flow. Or when you're clapping hands, if you do that long enough, they tingle. So that's getting the blood started. When you're doing the laughter and you're getting that expansion in the chest, you're expanding all the time. So that's good because you're oxygenating them. And as you feel the release of the hormones, it puts you into a different state. And people who are doing a laughter session do it to their own level of comfort. We don't ask them to do it. And it is intentional laughter as opposed to just a laugh. People will come along and say, I can't do that. And I say, well, just laugh. That's intentional laughter. Some people call it fake laughter. But the sharing of the laughter stimulates you to the real thing. And the body doesn't know. This is the brilliant thing. The body doesn't know that it's fake or real. So you're getting the same benefits. And when people say that they've been involved in a laughter session, some will have sore jaws. Some will have the diaphragm feeling a bit tight because they haven't done it for a long time. Because we don't, as adults, laugh very much, unfortunately. And the health benefits have been now researched, been attested, and we know that people are getting the benefits in different ways. One story that is often repeated is that of an American journalist, Norman Cousins, who wrote an anatomy of an illness. Now, he had ankylosing spondylitis. And what he found for himself, if he could watch some really funny movies, do you have a favorite movie that makes you laugh or a cartoon? The best of all is a real old timer, I Love Lucy. If you can get your hands on that, brilliant. And that's exactly what this journalist did, Norman Cousins. And he found that if he could have 10 minutes of hearty laughter, it would give him 2 hours of pain-free sleep. And my anecdotal evidence is from all my members that I've had come through my laughter club. That's just one club in the last years, and how they feel better if they are stressed. It's a great way for reducing your stress levels. It energizes people, and the body, because you're moving and relaxed, just so beneficial.
Sounds like lots of fun to me.
It is. That's the underlying thing, letting that inner child out and having fun. That's why I do it.
Now, you've been also working in the corporate sector, you know, helping with the psychological welfare of people working in businesses. Can you tell us about how you've been incorporating all this type of work into businesses?
I'm going to take you back, and I'm sure some of your viewers and listeners will recognise and remember this. And I fess to being the other side of 60, which means that as I started work out of school, which was the bank, good old ANZ Bank, I can remember you sat at your desk working. You would then go to morning tea, or some places they bought morning tea on a trolley even. There'd be people chuckling at that one. I didn't have that. And then lunchtime, what did you do at lunchtime? You'd either go out for a walk in the fresh air, but you'd always go to the staff room to have lunch. And if people reflect back, they'll, like me, remember lots of laughter, lots of laughter. So it was a good place to work, and a place that had that laughter always had a great team. And what's happened with people working remotely is that they're not getting that interaction. There are people now who are working from home that mightn't see anybody else face to face. So what I've done is introduce it into the corporate and business sector by having regular laughter sessions. They're a great team building activity for a start. And we now know through study things such as the cognitive powers are better, the communication channels are more open, and they all enhance and create good productivity.
So I understand you have less absenteeism as well.
Can I tell you about a manufacturing plant? Hundreds of workers, some on the floor, some middle management, senior management. I took it to all of them. And what happened there was just so exciting in that I went there and did a laughter session with all the different tiers. And they then had it come together, people who wanted to, and they did. And their news was that instead of having this high absenteeism, we showed by having a laughter session more regularly, there'd be lower absenteeism. And they went 113 days without anyone being absent, which was a record.
Wow. That is amazing.
One in particular was an international hotel chain. And this is the story I'm very proud of. Now, what happened is that they then had regular coming together of the laughter session. And what happened there is they became a more cohesive group, working together. And I'm thrilled to say that they achieved the occupancy under target time. And instead of the goal of 80, they're up to 91%, which was unheard of. And they attributed it to the laughter. So that's the power of laughter in a corporate setting.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, for people watching today, what are your top 3 tips for putting more laughter in your day?
Get up each day and start with a laughter. Put yourself in a position, if you're confined and you can't get out, pick up the phone and talk to people. So you're communicating and laugh. I have a couple of friends who will ring through, and Carol, they'll open with the news or the joke, etc., and say something that will make me laugh. So they think, because I'm the laughter lady, that I'm an easy target, but that's the benefit of it. Being around children, and I'm thrilled to see where there are aged care facilities, they've got programs with children, preschoolers are being brought in to meet with them, and there's lots more laughter because they are a great thing. Pets, and also being strong. Turn off things that aren't going to be good. Don't watch a scary movie.
Well, that's some fantastic tips. Thanks so much for your time today. Really appreciate you coming on the show, and I suppose we should laugh our way out.
I live life laughing.
Thanks, Phillipa. Now walking. is forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Let's do it. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back. Speed it up. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. That's it. So you'll soon get into the rhythm and you'll just relax into it. Okay, last one on the spot. This time we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in. Are you ready? Let's do it. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. That's it. Just keep saying it to yourself till it becomes natural and just get into the bounce, get into the rhythm. If you're feeling a bit wobbly on your feet, you can always hold onto a chair or a bench. There we go. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Okay, now feet parallel, hands on knees. And we're going to go down, push with the arms, down, push with the arms, down. You can do this if you're sitting down watching, so please keep moving. That's it. So the bottom is out. Bend and push. Bend and push. Bend and push. Bend and push. And walk. That's it. And what we're about to do is combine forward, forward, back, back, out, out, in. Can we do it? Yes, we can. So we go forward, forward, back, back, out, out, in. Forward, forward, back, back, out, out, in. Relax into it. Forward, forward, back, back, out, out, in. Forward, forward, back, back, out, out. We've done this move before in chair exercise, so now we're doing it standing up. One more. And bend the knees and push with the arms. Push with the arms. Push with the arms. That's it. Push and up. Push. Guess what? We're almost there. Keep walking on the spot with your guitar. Other side. I better be careful jumping because of the broken ankle. So that was easy. You should be all warmed up. You should be all energized, ready for your day. 5 minutes. Welcome to the bucket list. Today we're going to talk about papercraft again. So if you did see the last segment and you were thinking about having a go, did you have a go? Because maybe if you didn't, maybe this is your chance again. Now we have with us the creative director from Picture to Page and Beyond, Michelle Brown. And Michelle runs 5 craft shows around Victoria. She has her own studio, which we're in at the moment, where she does instructional videos to teach you all the different techniques and things you can do. And she also runs face-to-face classes. Welcome back, Michelle.
Oh, it's great to be back, Carol. I'm so looking forward to sharing our papercraft knowledge with everyone.
Now, who is the over 50s that are doing it? Is it male, female, people doing it with their grandchildren? What's the profile of people doing?
Look, definitely women, probably 95% women. There are a few men that are there, and quite often, like we said, it's sometimes with their grandchildren, but quite often just for themselves as well. So it might be card making, it might be doing some art journaling, it might be getting together with friends once a month and doing something. Sometimes we could do cards and then swap them with our friends as well. So there's just so many different ways that you can, engage with others.
So what is art journaling?
So art journaling is a really wide range of crafts, but it does include straight journaling, so people writing out their feelings perhaps to process what's going on or record what's happening. It can be a way of memory keeping, but also I like to use it for just exploring my craft supplies. So here's something what we call a junk journal. So rather than using a pre-made journal, we've used what we call junk. Though of course in craft there's no junk. We always like to upcycle things, and using it to just put different things together. So here it's actually an old Melways page, whether you can see that underneath. And then we've put on some paint, we've put on some collage elements and just created a fun little layout. Now, some people say, why would we art journal? And we do it for ourselves. We do it to express how we might be feeling. We can collect all these beautiful different printed papers that we can then collage. There's even little bits of transparency. So you can make like little windows or have cutouts. So there's just different ways of expressing how we're thinking, how we're feeling, putting colours together, and really just creating something that wasn't there before.
So that's it. That's what an art journal is.
That's what an art journal is. And like I said, it's really any collection of papers that we decorate, and it's mostly for ourselves. It's not something that we would sell. It's something that we can experiment with colours, that we can try things, and then also, like we said, just have fun. Just not have too many concerns or doubts about where it's going, but just have a play.
So it's called a junk journal because you're upcycling and recycling.
Yeah, we've just used old pieces of paper. So I think most of it's decorated, but there's old book pages, cards, like I said, scrap paper, all sorts of things that we just all put together.
So how is that different to scrapbooking?
So scrapbooking is more about taking photos and preserving memories. So scrapbooking is very much, like we said, including photos of your family and using it to tell a story and capture moments in time.
Can you show us some of the wackiness that you showed me before? It's in your little journal,
in my journal,
I think.
yes. My journal I started doing for ideas that were too big to fit on a card, or ideas I didn't know if some people would appreciate cards with these sentiments like "stop making everyone happy, you're not tequila." So that just made me laugh when I read that sentiment. So my hobby with the card making, a lot of it is collecting stuff, like just finding sentiments and marrying them up with the stamps you have. It can just change things up enormously. And talking about Batty, I love these two guys. It says awfully, exceedingly, gloriously Batty. I was just practicing doing backgrounds because I've never been much of a colourist before. In COVID, I felt prompted because I was so upset about the toilet paper hoarding to make this page, and it basically has the cat sitting on a throne of toilet paper saying, "I sit on my throne of toilet paper and think how lucky I am not to live in a trash can," and the rat, being a realist, just says, "You're an idiot." So, and then at the beginning too, I just found the hoarding made me quite angry, so I made this card with a very aggro kitty. So that was prompted by a visit to the shopping centre and some old people nearly in tears saying we can't get any toilet paper. I would have given them some if I had some.
So art journaling is basically just for fun in a journal, like so. And I've created pages. I think that's the camera you want me to go to. Yeah. So, yeah, just showing everyone. So I've created...
Does this tell your life, or is just the feelings that you're having?
It's just,
or is this
like, so it's just the feeling,
expression?
your creative expression, right? For me, this is my spirit. This is spirit in action. So it's like, why am I creative? Because I just want to take a break from the everyday, take a break from all the craziness that's going on in our world at the moment, stop all the noise, just go and splash some paint around and have fun. So I've used, some flowers that I've punched out. I've used a stamp and coloured in. I've used some mixed media items in here. So it's really, this one's just anything you want it to be. Having fun, just creating whatever. And sometimes I'm in a mood, like this was, be the seeker of your own destiny. So it depends if you're having a thought, or you're having something that you're working on with yourself, or you just want to focus on some meditative time or some quiet time. And then this one I created about my home, what it means to me, what it gives me. So especially in COVID, it was really important to acknowledge what was going on in our lives. Doing all the things that make you happy, and butterflies are my passion. So every time I'd see a butterfly, something, I'd be like, yeah, I've got to do that. And this was one I actually did with Michelle from where we are now. She ran an art journaling online course for us, and we did some work together, which was wonderful. So it's just, what are you feeling like? Do you need to be brave today? Do you need to shine bright today? So it doesn't matter. Whatever the mood you're in, you could create. So yes, it's like a written journal, but you can also create, something for yourself.
And you've got a craft show coming up in Geelong?
Yes, we're going to be in Geelong in the 24th and 25th of July at the Vines Road Community Centre. Again, a whole heap of retailers there, so for a small entry fee you can come and talk to the retailers. You can watch demonstrations across the weekend, you can do some card making, some classes, and of course you can buy your craft supplies and take them straight home. And there is nothing like seeing them in real life. Buying over the internet's one thing, but to actually see the colours and to see them in real life and get an understanding of how they're used.
So that's a great place to start. Go to the show and learn all about it, or pop on, look at some instructional videos, get an idea for what it's all about and where you want to start.
Yeah.
For me, I think I go with the basic card to start with.
Yeah, and again, like everyone starts at a different place. Some people want to capture their photos and turn them into memories, so they might start with scrapbooking. Other people like the small format of the cards. But again, once you've got these basic supplies and a few techniques, they can be easily transferred across different sizes and different genres of papercraft.
Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, Michelle.
You're
It's
more
been
than
fantastic.
welcome.
I hope a lot of you out there are going to just get out there, jump online, have a look at some classes, go and get some cards, just play around, have some fun.
Yeah, give yourself permission to play. That's quite often what we find, is that women will come to us and say they feel that inner need to create, they don't know where to start, and they're not sure if they're allowed to or what the purpose is, and it's just for yourself. So give yourself permission to play.
Speak to people who are doing the hobby already. Go to a craft show like Picture to Page just to get your toe in the water. They have so many make and take demonstrations where you can just make something, play with their product.
Yeah. So how long do you think you're going to keep doing this?
Till my eyes can't see and my hands don't work, as long as I can, because I've met some.
Thank you for watching, and get yourself laughing. I mean, you may not feel like laughing, but you've probably heard the expression, fake it till you make it. Even a fake laugh will make you feel better. If you'd like more information on the Laughter Lady, just go to Facebook, Over 50 So What, or the website. And if you want to release your inner artist and try some papercraft, why not take yourself off to a papercraft show from picture to page and beyond. Just go to our website for more info, or Facebook. And yes, all the replays are on YouTube, and you'll find plenty of fitness videos on there too. I'm Carol. Get yourself active, stay connected, and have a good laugh. Thanks for watching our TV show. Be sure to hit subscribe and then you'll never miss an episode. Jump on Facebook, join our group, get in on the fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. I'm Carol, over 50. So what?